Hey guys, Skittlerampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So we have first looks at a lot of new Funko Pops dropping next week, as well as a ton of new exclusives. There's a lot of fun stuff today. Now guys, before we get started with our news, I want to ask the question of the day, which is, do you have a Funko Pop or character in your collection that's holding a bag? And I'm gonna go with the launch here from Dragon Ball. All right, so let's jump into our news today, and let's start off with what's dropping next week in our first looks. Firstly, here for my Cartoon Network fans, several shows did get new pops. This included Adventure Time with Marshall Lee as well as Prince Gumball. I like the fact that he's basically doing the air guitar with an actual guitar in the air. It's just pretty funny. Prince Gumball there, I'm assuming I think that's like a plate of hamburgers or burgers of some sort. Looks pretty good. We also had a couple Steven Universe pops, including Smoky Quartz, Sunstone, and Rainbow Quartz. Sunstone would have been a cool little glow pop. And then finally, we have two new pops entering the Funko space of Amazing World of Gumball. This includes Gumball, Watterson, and Darwin. Now guys, we did get a couple exclusives for these sets. This included Adventure Time with Banana Man. We also have Rainbow Quartz for Steven Universe and Penny from Gumball. And these will all be Funko Shop specific exclusives. So I think they did a pretty great job with all of these. A lot of people seem very excited for these. As far as the exclusive goes for Penny, I was surprised they didn't go with the dad first before other characters, just because Richard is super beloved in the show, but I think Penny was also a good choice. She turned out great. Now guys, all the comments I just showed you will be dropping next week on Wednesday around 9 a.m. PT on most sites. They're all comments, very easy to get. Those Funko Shop exclusives most likely will drop in the next 2 to 3 months. I want to say around April, May, so stay tuned. However, there is a possibility that if Funko drops pre-orders, like sometimes they do with certain sets, you may be able to pre-order it next Wednesday. So we'll find out Wednesday morning if that is the case. If not, stay tuned for April, May for the exclusives. Okay, moving on for Pokemon fans, we have a brand new Charizard here, soft color exclusive over at Target. What's pretty funny about this, if you'll notice on the left-hand corner, it says available only at Target. Why I find it funny is because I feel like we're just doing stickers with extra steps, you know? Nonetheless, Target's a little iffy with their drops. Like, it could drop next week, it could not drop next week, so we're gonna have to play it by ear, and I'll let you guys know if it does. All right, moving on for Jujutsu Kaisen, we have a brand new Yuta exclusive from JJK0. This includes Yuta with his pink cursed energy around his sword there. This will also be a Target exclusive. Same situation as I said with Charizard. May or may not drop next week for pre-order, but it'll also be at the Funko Shop eventually too. Now guys, if you don't remember, there were a couple more pops in that JJK0 set, so this Yuta now completes that set for now. This includes a Yuta and Rika moment over at GameStop, which is set to ship out and arrive in stores on March 14th in 2 weeks, as well as we had the Eternal Forges Gojo exclusive and the Yuta and Rika commons there. Also, if you guys don't know, over on my Instagram, I'm actually doing a giveaway of 6 of those Gojos with Eternal Forge, so you guys can check out my Instagram. Enter that if you don't follow me yet, so you can get a chance at a free Gojo possibly. But yeah guys, let me know what you guys think about the entire Jujutsu Kaisen 0 movie set. Is there anything else you hope to see from Funko if they decide to do more? Okay, next up for One Piece fans, another new Target exclusive includes Enel here with his first pop ever, and it does have a chase variation where he's doing the shocked face, snot coming out. He also has sweat beads down the sides. It's a pretty funny chase. Like, I think it was a good choice for a chase. While I think it would have been cool to get an electricity chase, like, you know, electric volts all around him or whatever, it's a nice switch up, you know, to do something a little bit different and not just do glow chases all the time. So in that aspect, I think this is a cool choice. Now, Target exclusive, I believe this is actually Target's like second or third chase ever, because they did the TMNT like bullseye set, so that had like what, 1 or 2 chases in it, so somewhere around that. They haven't had a lot of chases, and those weren't too bad to get, to be honest, but this is One Piece after all, and it almost feels like foreign territory with Target in terms of a chase. They don't do bundles. They don't do if you order 6 you get a guaranteed chase like Entertainment Earth or the Funko Shop usually guarantees, so it's going to be interesting to get this one. However, you can also wait for the Funko Shop to get it. They will eventually get it shortly after Target gets it. And you'll be able to order 6 there, get a guaranteed chase if you want to wait and go that route versus, you know, risking it with Target. Also, Target shipping has been a little interesting lately, so do keep that in mind, but maybe you'll get lucky in store. Again, it could drop next week. It could also not drop next week. Gonna play it by ear. I will post if it does drop and I'll let you guys know. But for now, let me know what you guys think about Enel here. Will you be grabbing this or passing on it? Okay, moving on for Bleach fans, we do have our 1000-Year Blood War common set. This includes Ichigo, Renji, Uryu, as well as Yuabaha, Yamamoto, and then we have Shansui, which we're finally getting official looks at. So a couple people were saying that his face mold looked a little weird. I think it looks okay. You know, he kind of always has that like blank kind of stare on his face, like he's bored. Almost reminds you a lot of Shikamaru. Like that's kind of the vibes I get from him sometimes. But I like the mold. I think it turned out pretty good. I like that he's dual wielding. What's actually a little surprising is that Funko didn't take this opportunity to do a very simple chase with the eye patch. Like they really could have done it that way. Overall though, this is a good looking common set. I'm actually more excited about the exclusives though, but I do like the Shunsui. Now the exclusives in this set includes Mayuri here over at GameStop as a glow-in-the-dark pop. This thing is amazing. Like he looks so ridiculous and so amazing at the same time. So, GameStop exclusive most likely will drop next week. GameStop's usually pretty good at dropping their stuff for pre-order. Now, if that'll be Wednesday or maybe a different day, we will see. Again, I will post if it does go live, so, you know, keep the notifications on my different platforms. Now, funny enough, I do actually like this exclusive, but as a couple people were saying, I agree. I would have preferred a normal version of him first versus getting this, but this is a great choice, don't get me wrong. Now, the other awesome exclusive we got was Rukia in her Bankai state. This is a beautiful mold. I just love this so much. They absolutely nailed it. This is a Funko Shop exclusive. So, you guys almost had to spend a little bit more money. This one was actually slated to have a glow chase, but it ended up getting canceled kind of last minute. So you got away with that. You just have to buy the regular exclusive. Though I was surprised that they were gonna go the glow chase route versus like a diamond chase route, you know? I think the diamond would have made more sense in this situation, but either way, the mold looks great. I'm glad everybody doesn't have to spend extra money to go after a chase. This one's really awesome. Now, as far as to when it's going to drop, Funko Shop exclusive, usually those drop about 2-3 months later. Though there is a chance that it may drop on the Funko Shop for pre-order next week. I'll let you guys know if it does. If not, you know, April, May, stay tuned. Now, something else that's expected to drop next week on March 4th includes a new Godzilla 9,500 piece pop at Amazon here. And this is Godzilla Victory Dance. This is actually a pretty funny pop. I never knew Godzilla did something like this. So a lot of people seem really excited for this. Again, Amazon exclusive will drop on their website. I'll post when it does, so stay tuned for that link. Now, another quick reminder of a drop that's happening on Monday are Emerald City Comic Con LE pieces. And that includes a few different exclusives like Superman with a speech bubble, Wolverine, Batman with a different colored variation, and then finally the Brass Dragon Wormling. Pongo and Shadowheart are set to drop at the con only. Now, how it's gonna work is on Monday, everybody with an account gets a free entry automatically, but you can also use points to get a bonus entry. Now, it does range from 200 to 500 points depending the specific exclusive. Again, the raffle opens up Monday at 9 a.m. PT as it states here, and it will close Wednesday at 11:59 PT leading into Thursday morning when they pick the winners. You'll get the emails early and be able to shop. So for anybody going after these exclusives, good luck to you. Now guys, one other drop that's taking place next week on Monday is the Murloc cosplay. Just a quick reminder that these are dropping at 9 a.m. PT. So if you want these, that's when you can get them. Now guys, two other new things we did get announcements for yesterday included the Ghostface official announcement from Toy Fair. I don't remember if this one's dropping next week or at a different point in you know, March, so stay tuned on that. But either way, it's a cool looking pop, stay tuned. And then we also had the Lilo and Stitch announcement of Stitch with the mood chart here. I don't know why I couldn't find an image of this on, you know, the internet when I was trying to explain it to you guys the other day in a video. But yes, this is what this is expected to look like, and the chase is where he's showing he's super angry on the drawing. Let me know what you guys think about this new Stitch bundle here, and this is expected to drop a little bit later into March, like a couple weeks. Now, the last update I have for you guys today is on the new Terrifier pop here. Just an out-of-box look, since a lot of people are crazy about this exclusive. It actually looks pretty cool. Still, not enough blood. They need to add more blood to these Terrifier pops. Those movies are insane. But yeah, let me know if you guys were lucky enough to grab this one in store, or if you were chosen online to purchase it. One of my friends actually was able to get an entry in to buy it, which is pretty cool for her, as well as I noticed a lot of people were getting in online for this one. So again, like I said in yesterday's video, I don't know if they changed something and made it a little better, or, you know, they weeded out more bots, but I'm sure some bots still won. But again, like I said, it seems like a lot of people commenting were able to grab this one. So let me know if you did. And hopefully for Emerald City Comic Con, they'll have this whole lottery and raffle system worked out to where a lot of collectors can get what they need. Well guys, that wraps up all of our Funko news updates for today, leading you into next week. We'll probably have a couple more things kind of randomly announced. We do have some things coming out on Friday as well, like Dragon Ball Daima, Godzilla, as well as the new One Piece pops we showed off in yesterday's video. So I'll do an update again on those next week. But for now, if you guys enjoyed today's video, hit the like button down below and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to go ahead and end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon and Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.